Hey guys, I hope this doesn't happen, but I'm ready if it does happen, but I'm hoping it doesn't. Because I know that what is it like? It fluctuates between 60 to 70% unemployment rate with ADHD people each year, and it fluctuates between 75 to 85% unemployment rate with autistic people each year. Now, I'm about to go in and watch the cameras because we do the patrol every hour and every half hour. Because things change, and so it's been changed to that. And so, um, like for example, 11 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. was both me, and then it's two for the sale, for my teammate. So I'm gonna go in and watch the cameras. Um, when I'm not saying that. I'm thinking ahead. Okay, I'm thinking ahead. And when autistic people and ADHD people get frustrated at me because of where I'm at and the fact that I'm aiming to double my income to get double the amount of the average person, they get frustrated at me. It's like I don't hear them say anything. And when I was younger, I was like that too. But at the same time, I still wanted that friendship, and I wouldn't do anything to stop them from succeeding. And I'll try and learn what they learned so I can apply it to myself. But then, because of this competitive world, a lot of autistic and ADHD people have picked up those traits, and they're not like okay, like me, where it's like where I'm in a good position and I don't go around handing money because I don't believe in giving handouts. My version is a hand up, and my hand up is just sharing what I say on here. And so, mm, just some people that I knew were autistic or ADHD, sometimes they seem a bit frustrated when they didn't used to be, but I was the same. But I wouldn't actually do anything to make that person's life miserable. And in fact, I try and learn what they tried to, I try and learn and apply what they did so I can get similar results and not feel that way anymore, because it's only a feeling. It's only a feeling, so it doesn't mean, like, let's say, for example, if, you go graduate high school or you leave high school, whatever it is, but you do everything you can, you're applying for these jobs, you're applying, and, in your spare time, you go work out at the gym, like as I said when I was younger, when I was playing rugby or, because different years, different levels of fitness, and I took a couple of things for granted when I was younger because it's like, well, um, I could go to a couple of rugby trainings a week, and then I will go to one, maybe two gym sessions, and in the gym sessions there'll be whatever's in that room, like the dumbbells, and then you got the thing you pull down. See, I don't really remember what the words are, but I know the actions because I'm a hands-on person. And you pull it down over your shoulders, or you pull it like this in front of you, and then there's the leg curls. There's one, and then rowing and bench press, and then there was like the squats, the squat machines. I'd have all those things, and then I'd be like, certain years it was two sets of 10 of everything, and my reward was I could go for a swim because where I was at, it was they had the swimming pool next door. Yeah, you had a swimming pool and you had a workout place, and you had a sauna and that. So, but I wasn't really a fan of the sauna. I've never been a fan of saunas. I just go in there for the sake because it's there. But then, like 5 minutes later, I'm out. Never been a fan. It's always been the pools and the weight rooms. I've been the fan of. I do all of that, but then I was like, sweet as, like I don't have a belly on me. I play rugby. I do all that as well. So just in the more fitter years, it was 20 reps of each. I'm using this as an analogy, and but I always used to drink a lot more, and I used to eat a lot more junk food. Um, but here's the thing: is yeah, I better get back on track. I know what it's like to put in the hard yards in certain in areas of your life, like trying to get a girlfriend or trying to get a job. And I ended up graduating high school, getting my degree, my national certificate, and I still didn't get a full-time job or whatever until I was 27, and it was a minimum pay rate job. I remember those years when people who didn't graduate with anything, and they had jobs and they had partners. I was angry and I was frustrated and stressed out. But the thing is I never actually did anything to ruin their lives. And when they gave me advice, or they told me there's opportunities going here and there, I would actually apply their advice, and I would go and apply for these different opportunities. And then once I had employment, once I was stable employed and financially a lot more stable, um, those feelings were gone because it was just feelings, and I never acted upon them. Um, so yeah, I mean, if things do turn pear-shaped because I'm still pushing for better, I'm ready for it. But if they don't, awesome, because I like these people. I like the people that are meeting from these groups. But yeah, I reckon the ones that have are either already in good employment, and the ones that have minimum pay rate jobs, and that they won't. But the other ones, I think they'll get the feelings. But the question is will they operate on those feelings? But I could be wrong, because it doesn't really matter, because feelings change. Feelings come, feelings go, but it's what you say and what you do that matters. Because your feelings can be different the next day. What you say and what you do matters the most. Okay, if there's a whole list of things, feelings come at third place. There might be 10 or 15 things. Feelings are important, but they come in at third place. What you say and what you do, those are the two things that come in at first place and second place. Don't know what order, but yeah, anyways, may you all be blessed, and I'm always pushing to better myself, but it's not to prove that I'm better than others, it's just to better my life. It's like with the All Blacks, it's not about smashing the other team, it's about your team winning. It's about winning, so yeah, I mean, you want to beat the other team, but it's not because you want to beat the other team, it's because you want to win. And it's nothing personal against the other team. And so, yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't cause a rift, and I hope that everything they touch turns to gold. And I could be reading into things, because sometimes that's what ADHD does. It says, well, I experienced these things from multiple people growing up, so that's what it is. But those people might have not been ADHD. They may not have been autistic. And that's another thing that we have to overcome. And then we have these rifts coming because of these things, and they perceive these things, and it's like, no. Those experiences you had were with people who who didn't have autism, or didn't have ADHD, or they did, but they had become so accustomed to trying to be in this world, and it's just not me. You know what I mean? Or it's just not them, and sometimes I get things wrong with that, and it causes a rift, and it wasn't even true. But when they say it's not true, or when I come and to let them know that it's not true, and I want nothing but the best and hope they succeed in everything, that usually causes a peace bond and builds a bridge. But sometimes the fact that you fell for it, or your brain kicked into gear about things that happened in the past, because you think you've held the past, and you healed the past, and you healed the past, but then someone says or does a similar thing, but they have a totally different intent, but then it brings back memories, and quite often that doesn't even happen on the spot. It may not even happen till like an hour later, but then you patch it up, you find out you were wrong, which is good.